I'm actually embarrassed that I've done this in the past before too. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So my apologies if you were watching my videos when I said some stupid stuff like this. And what's even worse, I see real estate agents today saying the same thing I just apologized for. Oh man. You ready for this? It's quite profound if I can say so myself. I am never gonna convince you to buy a home or sell a home today, or actually anytime. Can't convince you of that. But I see agents trying to do it all the time. Oh, it's embarrassing. You've heard it. Date the rate. Marry the home. It's a great time to buy. There's no better time to sell your house than right now. When the interest rate drops, there's going to be a massive rush of buyers going to buy homes, and the prices are going to go through the roof. Well, that is kind of true. I still can't convince you though. And for as many times as I said those stupid things, never worked. Never worked once. I've actually asked a lot of my real estate friends. It never worked for them either. Doesn't work. Can't convince you. But here's what I do know. In today's real estate market, with interest rates high and prices high and inventory low, there are still people today who are buying homes and selling homes. Some of them are cash buyers, some of them are investors, and some of them are people who are in a situation where they might just have to sell, or they might have to buy. In some of those situations, they could be tough situations. And these just might be situations that you didn't expect, situations that you never planned for, but you find yourself in those situations. And there's actually a term for this. I'm not sure it's an official term, but I've heard it enough that I'm going to call it an official term. It's called the 7 Ds. Let's talk about it. So, these are some of the reasons that people are in a situation where they have to sell or they have to buy. Diapers. You got a growing family, means you need more space, new baby on the way. It's going to prompt a move to a larger home sometimes. Number 2, death. It's the reality of life. The death of a property owner could quite possibly lead to the sale of the property, either through the estate or through the heirs. Diamonds. People get engaged all the time. They get married. A lot of time that leads to upgrading to a larger home. Family could be growing soon. And on the flip side of that, it's divorce. A lot of times when people get divorced, it forces a sale of a property. Of course, it may force somebody to buy one home, maybe 2 homes. Moving right along, diplomas. Kids graduated, don't need that big house anymore. Time for you to downsize. Maybe sell that big house, maybe move into a condo. Displacement, coming in at number 6. Could just be that maybe you accepted a new job, you got to move somewhere else. Another tough scenario that might put you in a position where you've got to sell a house or perhaps buy another one. Disaster. We know what happens. It happens a lot. Hurricanes, earthquakes, floods may unfortunately put you in a position where you didn't expect or you didn't plan, but you got to sell or you got to buy a place. All right, there's actually an 8th D that I just made up right before this video. Taking a little bit from The Simpsons. Oh! That means that during the pandemic, your boss said, "Hey Adam, you can work remotely." So you packed up from the city and you moved out to the country. Fast forward to 2023, 2024, boss calls you up, "Hey Adam, need you to come back to the office." Then plan on that one. It's gonna force a sale. It's gonna, of course, force me to buy a place when I wasn't expecting it. So, the reason I did this video, I can't convince you to buy a home or sell a home. You know that, I know that, now I know that. So I personally wanted to do this video to let you know that I see you and I hear you. And although I might not necessarily fully understand the impact of why you are in a position where you have to sell or you have to buy, but here's what I'll tell you. We've helped lots of people in those situations. Divorce, death, all of the situations, all of the ones that I just read off, those 8, we've helped people in those situations. So we're here for you, and we hear you, and we see you. So if you're watching this video and you do find yourself in a situation that you've got to buy a home or sell a home, do me a favor, please reach out. My contact information is going to be down below. Jessica's contact information is going to be down below. Either of us can help you. Call us. Seriously.